Hello my lovelies, this was a quick little day trip to a spot called Cheyenne Canyon, North Cheyenne Canyon. There is a really beautiful waterfall. There's a lot of stuff to hike on and to see around here, but I wanted to show you guys the waterfall. Today was a bright and sunny, beautiful day, so you just have to come up into the canyon. There's a parking lot there, and then it's just a short little walk up the steps to the actual waterfall. You'll see the bridge there in the background. My mic cut out, and then shortly thereafter the camcorder battery died, so this is a short video. But I came up here ghost hunting last summer, and as you can see there's still snow on the ground, so today was a pretty nice day out. I wanted to get out of the house a little bit, so I went to like 4 different spots today, and this is one of the ones that I love to go to. So right as I'm looking in that direction is where the waterfall kind of starts. You can see a little bit of it trickling down there. We don't have snow melt yet, so this spring as it starts to melt there will be a lot more water in that area. There's hiking trails. If you see the staircase up there on the mountainside, covered in ice and snow, so I wasn't gonna go any further up there. It looked pretty treacherous, but just pretty scenery. So that's kind of the point of this video, is just to show you the waterfall, just to show you some pretty scenery. And I just stayed there for just a little bit. Not much water in there just yet. Bunch of people out and about today, so I figured today would be a good day. We're supposed to get some snow here this week, and then I wouldn't be going anywhere. So as you walk across the little bridge there, you see more of the water kind of coming down as it cascades out of the mountain. And then just some of the water kind of trickling through there. It felt amazing to get outside in the sunshine today. So you can go all over. You can drive up through the canyon till there's a couple of tunnels that are rumored to be haunted. I went last summer, did a little investigation. Didn't really notice anything, didn't really capture anything, but there's plenty of biking trails, hiking trails. In the summer you can eat a picnic down by the water. You can fish, I think, over there in certain parts of the little stream that runs through. But this is from on top of the bridge that I climbed, probably a dozen or so stairs from the parking lot that's down below. And then there's like a little visitor center and some bathrooms where that little building's at. But it's pretty icy still, so definitely danger and slippery, very icy. I just was in tennis shoes, so I wasn't about to try and hike up there. You'd want like spiked shoes, special gear to actually climb up there. But that is what we went to do today, just to explore, get out of the house a little bit. That's the trek up from the parking lot. Good day to get out and about and just go explore some stuff. So the waterfall kind of comes down the canyon, and this is the little stream that runs next to the parking lot. Not that you can see it super great, but that's what I was trying to capture. So very heavily wooded, but it is a very pretty place to go hang out, especially if you have some time to kill on a weekend. And all the places that I went today were pretty close to each other. I'd say within about a 20-minute drive of each one. Some were a lot closer to each other, like only a 5 or 10-minute drive from one destination to the next. But I love going and hanging out at the waterfalls. Now this place has 2 different places that have waterfalls. There's Helen Hunt Falls and Seven Falls. And they do have shuttle buses that you can pick up that'll actually take you up to all these places, so you can get out at the points of interest and things like that. But I just drove up there today. It was a little sketchy getting up there, very icy still. And then there's about a dozen stairs to get to the top of the waterfall. They're a little sketchy. I would be careful if you're unsure of the footing. But this was our little adventure today, just trying to get out of the house, see some pretty scenery, some remnants of some snow and ice that we had a couple weeks ago. And then you can kind of see the bridge if you look up towards the top of the picture there, and you can see the water squeezing out of the snow right there. And then there's like a little rock staircase where the bridge is that brings you up there to that area. So that was the first part of the video. Everybody's out walking their dogs. My dogs stayed home. They would have much rather come with Mom, but the first part of the journey we went on today was at the cemetery. And the cemetery said no dogs were allowed, yet I saw a ton of people with dogs out there today. So my dogs could have come, but I didn't know. So we walk up past everybody, little tiny footbridge, and then about a dozen or so stairs. Definitely extremely dangerous if you're on the rocks and they're slippery, so always be cautious. But just a small little footpath to go up to the top there to the waterfall. And I don't really like heights, so I have to be in the mood to go up high because you are quite a bit up there. But it's worth it for the view. Have a wonderful weekend, my lovelies.